Definitely,
You know
yeah.
what we
It's interesting stuff.
you know what we don't love to see is I don't even want to talk about this game. I'm almost over it,
That's why I gave it to
to be
you.
honest.
Oh,
I know that's why you gave it to me. It's also in the first person, by the way. This is coming from Andy Chalk over at PC Gamer, and it's a game that we've mentioned several times, and I think I said it is. Dude, I said last year this game was never going to come out. Remember that?
I
Like
do.
literally a year ago, last season, we were doing the podcast and we were talking about Skull and Bones, the pirate game that's based off of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and I'm just like, this is never going to come out. It's been how many times has it been delayed, dude? It's been like announced since 2016, 2017, or something ridiculous like that.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
disgusting stuff. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, it's gotten to the point where it's just like, dude, I'd rather play any other pirate game. Like Sea of Thieves is going to be the game so much better than Skull and Bones. But
Yeah,
and the reason why I say that is Andy Chalk came out here, PC Gamer, and starts talking about how he can't believe that he's saying it again and again, but Skull and Bones is delayed again. So
dude.
Ubisoft's game of the piracy in this Age of Sail is now expected to come out in early 2024. Do you believe that for a second, dude?
Dude, I don't know. It's so funny too because I don't know if you're gonna get to it, but there's an image right below, like the hero image of the article is two previous articles that Andy had posted announcing the delay of this game. And the first article was about like the second or third delay back in 22, like September
Yeah,
2022.
we literally covered
uh,
the we covered Andy we covered that article.
no, I'm sure we did. Yeah,
It's crazy. All right, I'm debating how I want to read this to you guys. I think I'm just going to take the persona of Andy Chalk and
you are Andy.
talk I am now Andy, and I'm going to speak from his point of view. But essentially, this is kind of like an opinion piece article, I think.
Yeah.
It came out Thursday, and basically, I hope he gets all upset like I would. Uh, let's see. He goes, I like to imagine that one day, when I tune into the Ubisoft quarterly financial call, CEO Gilmoid,
Yves
Gilmoid,
Guillemot. Yves
Guillemot,
Guillemot. That's really weird.
E,
Yves
Yves
Guillemot.
Guillemot,
Yeah.
will come on and say in his French accent, towards thee I roll, thou all destroying but unconquering will, to the last I grapple with thee, from hell's heart I stab at thee, for hate's sake I spit my last breath at thee, sink all the coffins and all hearses to one common pool. I'm butchering this right now. And since neither can be mine, let me then tow to pieces, while still chasing thee, though tied to thee, thou damned whale. Pretty sure that's a reference to let me just look it up.
I feel like it's gotta be a reference like
Moby
Black
it,
Flag or something, or Moby, Moby Dick.
no, it's Moby Dick. It's Moby Dick.
Nice.
So I was like, I'm pretty sure that's Moby Dick, but I blanked on the name of the famous book. So, anyways, that hasn't happened yet, but spiritually, I think we're way beyond the Habab threshold. Oh, at this point, because yes, that's right. Skull and Bones, Ubisoft's eternally not quite ready game of the high seas piracy, has been delayed again. I don't even know if I can fairly call it a delay, since the last time we had an actual release date was September 2022, when Ubisoft pushed the launch from November 8th, 2022 to March 9th of this year, which obviously didn't happen. Since then, it was pushed to sometime early in Ubisoft's 2023-2024 fiscal year, and then not so early in the year, and now late in it. For the record, the fourth quarter time frame, Skull and Bones now puts sits in puts it somewhere between January 1st and March 31st, 2024. That no shot, by the way. That's not no shot. No, like think about it. Like, all right, I'll give my opinion after we get to
Yeah,
this.
I like it.
So, what makes this postponement parade truly baffling is how tantalizingly close Skull and Bones seems to have come to releasing multiple times. After nearly a decade of virtually nothing, 2022 really looked like that year it could happen, or it would happen. There was a beta test, an ESRB rating, and we got system requirements and a PC specific feature set, a full on gameplay reveal, which frankly wasn't very good, and then like the MV glory trying to parallel park in the Suez Canal, it ran aground hard. This is the fourth pushback since September 2022, and believe me, 4 delays over the course of a year is not a good sign. Why Ubisoft is so uh, doggedly pursuing a project that looks so utterly unremarkable remains a mystery to me. Perhaps it sees something in the multiplayer ship combat game that I can't from the outside, or perhaps it is simply as Herman Melville said, "There's no folly of the beast on of the earth which is not infinitely outdone by the madness of men." We'll see what happens in 2024. It ain't coming out. I'm gonna be real with you.
Sorry, Chief.
Uh,
Sorry, Chief.
Skull and Bones, like, yeah, all the things that he said about the beta test, cool. The ESRB ratings, the system requirements. The system requirements makes me think that like it for a while it would actually come out, but I'm gonna like
Yeah.
I'm you delay it this much, this often, and you don't really show anything of substance. Yeah, sorry. I'm turned off by the idea of Skull and Bones. Just keep me away from it.
Completely.
It's gonna come out and it's gonna be buggy. It's gonna be a mess. But the thing I was about to rant about before I finished the rest of the article was Ubisoft is struggling, man. Like it's clear and obvious from their Connect that they did a couple months back. Very obvious that they're struggling. Several things were canceled. They put like a lot of their eggs in Assassin's Creed to be successful. And now they're kind of pivoting to have the rights to do live streaming or game streaming for Xbox Activision Blizzard games.
Yeah.
So we'll see
Also,
how this is gonna pan out, but
that Star
Star
Wars
Wars,
game.
at least. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to say
like
that too. Yeah.
that's all they got,
Speaking of Star Wars, you finished Ahsoka?
I did not.
Yeah. That's what I gotta do later today. Just wanted to mention that so I also don't forget. But how do you feel about this, man? Do you think it's gonna come out? And if
Um,
it does come out, would you get it without playing or seeing any gameplay?
without playing it, no, that's bold. Not playing or seeing any
Yeah, no,
gameplay.
that's why I
I mean,
asked.
we've seen some gameplay. Again, not remarkable, but um, that I don't know. I will say at this point, Mike, the only thing I'm looking forward to is for some
Mhm.
YouTubers to meme all over this game when it releases, if it releases.
Oh,
Like
oh
I
man,
want
video
to,
game donkey is gonna have a field day, bro.
yeah, like for
He's gonna
real.
have a field
Like
day.
there's so many people. Yeah, I'm just like coming up with ideas if this game is bad of like if I were to make a video on it, how I would structure it. Because like there's just so much you can pull from, so much you can pull off of. It's dude, yeah, at this rate, if this game actually sees a light of day, Mike, that's the only thing I'm gonna be looking forward to is the reviews
The
and the meme
memes.
videos. That's like that's it. That's just it.
It's I don't like he makes such a good question at the end. He's like, why Ubisoft is so doggedly pursuing a project that looks so utterly unremarkable remains a mystery. It's like, yeah, that's something I didn't really think about. Why are they pursuing this so heavily? Like, I get it. Assassin's Creed Black Flag, I think, is one of the best games that I played in a very long time. That's gonna be like a game I'm gonna remember when I'm like 70. You know, like the
Yeah,
first time you play Super Mario Bros. 2, you're gonna remember it. And I, dude, I why are they why are they going after this?
yeah.
Like, it's a multiplayer ship battle game. What are you doing?
I mean, I don't know. It's beyond me at this
War
point. Like,
Warships is like out too, you know?
you know, it's like the ship combat stuff in Assassin's Creed 4 was great, but at this rate, Mike, just go play Assassin's Creed 4. Like I know it's multiplayer, right? It's supposed to be multiplayer, like
It is
combat is
supposed
supposed to be
to.
there.
Yeah.
I get that, but it's like I don't know. At this rate, dude, I think you're better off just starting on Black Flag. Diving in.
Well, that's the thing, man. If it's all multiplayer, the problem with multiplayer games and you have no story, like for people to fall back on or like some type of content creation aspect to it, is the game dies when people stop playing. It like accelerates the process. So if you have a bad launch on multiplayer games, they just crumble. Except for like the 3,000 people that are stubborn and stay on the game forever, you know, or
Yeah, for
less. And I say that as somebody that still plays Halo 2 in a community of like 40 people. So, you know what I mean?
yeah. Do I do? It's yeah, I don't know, man. It's like the more articles we get on Skull and Bones, Mike, we're covering it. That's all I'm saying. Like,
Oh
I want
man.
to know this saga. I want to see how this ends. Will it ever end? We don't know.
No, no, it's not going to end. You know what's going to happen? We're probably going to see Star Citizen come out before Skull and Bones at this rate.
You know, you're
Actually, that was just not right. That was Star Citizen's never coming out ever. Um,
Oh, man. Yikes.
that game's a scam. Let me try to go back here. Maybe we'll see. I mentioned War of Warships. What
Yeah.
if they made a 1600 to 1800 version of that game? Like years. So you would have these types of warships.
That'd be kinda cool. Okay.
Yeah. I think that might be the play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the best play at this
British,
point, you know?
yeah. The Royal Navy would be OP as hell, but yeah.
Oh, yep. Yeah. So, it's crazy, dude.
Yes, sir.
I mean, look,